Broadcasting live from the Albay PIO News Center, providing you the most exclusive news update from all over the province. This is News at 12. In the local scene, the Albay Provincial Health Office is partnering with the Department of Health Bicol to host a mobile blood donation event on June 11, 2025 in celebration of the World Blood Donor Day. The blood donation drive will take place at LC's Events Hall in Legazpi City from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. in collaboration with the Bicol South Luzon Sub-National Reference Laboratory. This initiative aims to boost the province's blood supply and raise awareness about the urgent need for voluntary blood donations. To that end, Albay Provincial Health Office is actively encouraging volunteer blood donors from various government offices to participate and contribute to this life-saving effort. It's worth noting that the Albay Provincial Health Office, in partnership with the agencies mentioned, recently held a mobile blood donation event on March 21 at the Albay Astrodome, which drew 46 blood donors from different agencies. With the ongoing partnership of Department of Health Bicol and SNLR, Albay PIO hopes for a bigger turnout, stressing that each donation brings hope and saves lives. In other story, the Sangguniang Panlalawigan ng Albay has passed an ordinance setting up the first women's quarter in Tabaco City's library. During a regular session, 2nd District Board member Attorney Melissa Badesa Armidelia sought approval for City Ordinance Number 8-096 Series of 2025, titled Establishing a First Women's Quarter in the City Library of Tabaco, Albay, providing funds and for other purposes. After a thorough review by the Committee on Women, Children, Family, and Gender and Development, chaired by Armidelia, the space was deemed crucial for promoting gender equality, empowering women, and offering opportunities for their social, economic, and cultural growth. According to its proponent, Tabaco City Councilor Lourdes S. Bilangel Berces, DPA, the inaugural Women's Corner aims to provide a dedicated space for women and the community to access information about city's first women achievers. The space will also serve as a hub to promote literacy, particularly regarding women's achievements and recognizing their roles in various sectoral developments. The City Library plans to exhibit photos and information about the first women recognized as pioneers in specific fields or professions, such as the first woman doctor, dentist, governor, congresswoman, mayor, vice mayor, municipal city councilor, teacher, barangay leader, child care worker, supervisor, or executive assistant. In the national scene, the Department of Migrant Workers has warned overseas Filipino workers about scammers and recruiters who use job postings, even from legitimate recruitment agencies. DMW Undersecretary for Licensing and Adjudication Services Bernard Olalia stated that most scammers replicate genuine job offers and recruit through social media platforms. The agency emphasized that such online transactions are red flags for illegal recruitment. Olalia also noted that the Department of DMW has been actively tracking and reporting fake social media pages and websites that imitate licensed recruitment agencies, often called clones. Approximately 80,000 of these clones have already been taken down across various platforms. However, Olalia acknowledged that the problem persists, with some pages being replaced just a day after they are removed. The DMW monitors Facebook pages and IP addresses of accredited recruitment agencies to verify their legitimacy through its internal database. The agency reminded aspiring overseas workers to always utilize legal channels. In other story, the Department of Social Welfare and Development has included walang gutom food stamp vouchers in all kadiwa ng Pangulo centers nationwide, allowing beneficiaries to use their food credits to buy rice at 20 pesos per kilo. In a palace briefing, the SWD Secretary Rex Gatchalian said the initiative is now being coordinated with the Department of Agriculture following President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s directive. The official assured that recipients of the Walang Gutom program will have access to sufficient supplies of 20 pesos rice through their food credits. The SWD has started giving the list to the Department of Agriculture and are now ensuring that around 1,000 Walang Gutom rice retailers will receive affordable rice to distribute to deserving food-poor beneficiaries. In other news, the Department of Health is proposing to declare human immunodeficiency virus and national public health emergency as the country's HIV cases surged by 500%. From January to March this year, the average number of confirmed HIV cases reached 57 per day, making the Philippines the country with the highest number of new HIV cases in the Western Pacific region. Department of Health Secretary Ted Urbosa noted that the youngest person diagnosed with HIV this year was just 12 years old from Palawan. Sexual contact remains the predominant mode of transmission. However, since 2007, it has largely shifted to predominantly affecting males who have sex with males, according to the Department of Health. In response, the agency is urging the public to undergo HIV testing, emphasizing that the testing is free and confidential. To prevent transmission, the Department of Health also recommends using condoms, lubricants, pre-exposure prophylaxis, and other preventive measures. If the spread of HIV is not contained, the Philippines could record more than 400,000 HIV cases by the end of 2025. As of 2024, the country has logged a total of 215,000 individuals living with HIV. And in the news outside the country, on Monday, Pope Leo called on the church to reach out to families who feel excluded from faith communities. In a message to a seminar on evangelization and family, the Pope emphasized that the church must connect with those who are spiritually distant and feel uninvolved, yet still seek belonging. The Pope warned against the privatization of faith and reliance on false supports shaped by media and illusionary lifestyles. Instead, the church must be a fisher of humanity, offering a genuine encounter with Christ. Pope Leo urged bishops and lay people alike to assist others in embracing the faith and encourage openness to new perspectives and different ways of acting. And finally, in the news outside the country, India recorded 4 new COVID-19 deaths as the total number of confirmed infections approached 4,000 according to the latest figures from the Indian Health Ministry. The ministry reported 203 new cases in the past 24 hours, raising the nationwide count to 3,961. One death was reported in each of 4 separate Indian states. with officials confirming that those who died had multiple pre-existing health conditions along with COVID-19 infection. The southern state of Kerala remains the hardest hit, accounting for over 1,400 of the total cases. Other states such as Maharashtra and the capital Delhi are also experiencing a significant rise in infections. Despite the increase, the Indian Council of Medical Research, the country's top medical body, stated that the current wave is primarily driven by Omicron subvariants and that infections remain generally mild. The council indicated that there was no immediate cause for concern, suggesting that the situation remains under control. And that's all for the news at 12, June 5, 2025. We'll be back next week. Yes, next week. And thanks to our news writer, LJ Lurejo and Erica Dumlao. And on the technical side, Chad Bobbis. Of course, our Provincial Information Officer, Mary Luduca Castillo. And under the supervision of our Governor, Baby Glenda Bungao. Before I let you go, happy holidays tomorrow. Yeah, I suppose Idil Fitr. Yes, tomorrow is a holiday, so we'll be seeing each other next week. I am Greg Hallare. Thank you for subscribing.